Have you ever wondered why some people just seem to get on your nerves? Welcome to the puzzling world of annoyance, where science and psychology intertwine to unravel the threads of this pervasive yet elusive experience. You see, annoyance isn't as simple as it seems. It's not just about that colleague who clicks his pen incessantly or your neighbor who seems to have a never-ending supply of fireworks. It's much more complex and deeply rooted in our individual personality traits, personal biases, and even our mood. Let's start with personality traits. Some of us are naturally more patient, tolerant, or easygoing. These traits can make us less prone to irritation. However, if you're someone who is more sensitive or easily agitated, you might find yourself getting annoyed more frequently. But hold on, it's not just about you. The person causing the annoyance also plays a significant role. Their traits, like being overly talkative, intrusive, or constantly negative, can set off the annoyance alarm in our brains. Now consider personal biases. We all carry a unique set of beliefs, values, and experiences that shape our perception of the world. These biases can influence what we find annoying. For instance, if you value punctuality, someone who is habitually late may seem particularly irritating. And let's not forget about mood. Ever noticed how everything seems more annoying when you're already in a bad mood? That's because our tolerance level fluctuates depending on our emotional state. When we're stressed, tired, or upset, we're more likely to find others irritating. Yet, what's fascinating is that annoyance isn't a universal experience. What may be annoying to one person may not be to another. Our experiences, tolerances, and perspectives differ, and so does our perception of annoyance. This is why some people might find a child's laughter delightful, while others might find it grating. So annoyance, as it turns out, is a highly subjective experience. It's not just about the person being annoying, but about how we receive and interpret their actions. It's a dance between the annoyer and the annoyed, guided by the intricate melody of human psychology. And this dance, my friends, is what makes the science of annoyance so fascinating. Let's dive into the world of annoying traits, shall we? There's a veritable zoo of behaviors out there that, depending on who you ask, could be labeled as annoying. Imagine, if you will, someone who's always interrupting. They're like a human pop-up ad, cutting into your conversation with their own thoughts and opinions. To some, this might be seen as assertive, even refreshing. To others, it's like a jackhammer to the eardrums. Then there's the overly critical type. They're like an unsolicited editor, always ready with a critique or a suggestion for improvement. For some, their unfiltered honesty can be a breath of fresh air, a beacon of truth in a world that often shies away from it. To others, it's a constant rain on their parade, a never-ending nitpicking that can wear down even the most patient among us. And how about something as simple as chewing loudly? For some, it's a non-issue, as inconsequential as a leaf falling from a tree. For others, it's as grating as nails on a chalkboard, a relentless barrage of sound that's impossible to ignore. And yet, for a select few, it might even be endearing, a quirky trait that adds character. This is where the magic lies, in the gray area of human perception. One person's annoyance is another's endearment. What grates on your nerves might go utterly unnoticed by the person next to you. That's the beauty and complexity of the human mind. We're all unique, with our own sets of likes, dislikes, and pet peeves. The same trait that you find annoying might be someone else's favorite thing about a person. Annoyance, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. It's not the trait itself that's inherently annoying, but rather our perception of it. So, what's annoying for you could be utterly endearing for me, and vice versa. It's all about perspective, isn't it? Now imagine this scenario. You're in a room full of people, and there's one individual who's oblivious to the collective eye rolls and sighs their actions provoke. That's the epitome of a lack of self-awareness. You see, self-awareness is like an internal mirror, reflecting our own behaviors and traits, helping us to adjust and adapt to create a harmonious environment. However, when this mirror is absent, individuals continue to display traits that may be perceived as annoying, completely unaware of the discomfort they're causing to others. They may be excessively loud, interrupt conversations, or perhaps even display a constant need for attention. On the flip side, those with a keen sense of self-awareness can notice and adjust their behavior. They can read the room, align their energy, and even filter their actions to minimize the annoyance factor. So here's a thought to ponder over. What if the most annoying person you know is actually the most self-aware?